Hi, everybody. Welcome to Mirth and Minotaurs, ranked first in Goat Power by. Sorry, I'm getting some sort of echo.
It's over now. I'm sorry. That was my
All right.
fault.
Oh my
As
goodness,
always.
it's D&D time. Let's go. LOL. So
Yay!
last these people, they had okay. So Silvok had sold himself to ogres. It was a weird session. Silvok gave himself to ogres, and then the goat delivered a clutch distraction that lured away the majority of the ogres so that the party could free all of the men who were being used against their will as pieces in the game of Checkmate by Pulverelza. Having vanquished the mighty Petunia, they continued on their journey to the east to the place that Quiet Frog had set them out after. At that point, they reached a castle like structure and encountered an illusionary gnome at the entrance who told them several things repeatedly about how they weren't welcome, but they could hop on in, it's fine. They hopped on in and it was fine. They completely ignored the existence of the first floor and ran up to the second to have a party. Discovered glass, discovered a room where it was snowing at a different time of day, discovered a bunch of personal quarters, and as well as a really large bed and a white, who was thereafter known as White Guy. Then they battled that, and Silvok got a shiny new slender club-like structure that we recognize as a longsword. They continued downstairs after. Oh no! They found two books in the charred remains of the library. One had not yet been titled, had not yet been translated, and was slimmer. And the one that had been translated was the stories of the people of Albernan. Both are in Mina's possession. And then they went downstairs, found a sitting room, and Mina promptly fell through the floor and discovered several pinkish beetles that were incredibly interested in Silvok's new longsword. That sound about right to you guys?
Yes.
Yep.
Unfortunately.
Okay. I think at this point the beetles are going to have you all roll initiative. So if you'd be so kind.
Ooh.
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 That's a 20. I don't know if it shows up right. I'm still trying to get this to look good when I do it, but it's a work.
21.
I got a 21, but
Ooh.
mine's a natural 20. So
Yeah, that's a 6 for me.
15.
I guess I should get my dice out if I'm going to be asking for initiatives.
Did I win?
So
Sorry, I failed to preemptively roll these initiatives.
So does that mean we can walk away from them?
Oh
yes.
yeah, it's
Yeah?
fine. Silvok can at least because Silvok goes first.
I walk
But
away from them now.
but, but these creatures are clearly sniffing, and now when they turned up towards you, Silvok, and towards your weapon, they kind of gave a weird screech that you didn't like the sound of, as opposed to those screeches that you do like the sound of.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense. So it's my turn?
It surely is. And you believe these creatures mean you or your equipment harm.
Okay, so seeing their envious gaze upon my newly acquired weapon, I'm gonna put it in my pack. Or just generally try to conceal it. I guess my pack would be a good place to put it then.
All right.
So I'm gonna do that and maybe look around nervously to see how they're gonna act.
You just stab it through your backpack.
I'm going. Let's see, how smart are they?
If you swallow the sword,
Mm.
just
Oh, yeah.
Okay. They are dumb. So what I'm going to ask for you is a stealth check to see how well you hide this thing.
All right. Well, I accidentally rolled an 8. My stealth would make that a 13.
Okay. They have reason to believe that it's not too far from you, but they no longer know where the sword is. But they can smell it. You know that because they were sniffing their little beetly noses, which is something beetles have apparently.
Beetly noses. Got it.
Hmm.
All adds up. All right. So do you have anything else planned?
No, that's it.
All right. After that, it is Mina's turn. Mina, you are surrounded by pink beetles. Most of them are the size of large dogs. One is the size of a small buffalo.
Oh, they're quite large. Hello, nice beetles. I'm going to cast mage armor on myself, and I'll probably, yeah. I think that'll be my turn. Is just preparing for the worst. So I cast mage armor on my.
Okay. Two of the beetles start climbing up. It's about a 15 foot hole, and they get onto the walls and start climbing up the walls. They cannot make it all the way up, though. They're not as good at climbing as they are at sniffing.
That's nice.
Then it is Osa's turn. Let's see. I guess it would help if I opened up Osa's equipment.
How many beetles are there?
There are. Let me double check. Now I'm doubting myself. There are 3 small ones and 1 large one. Okay. I haven't the slightest idea what Osa does. Okay, yeah, she's going to she's not really in range. Yeah, she's going to vicious mockery one of the beetles. One of the climbing ones.
Mm.
There's
I
one
mean, he's not a
climbing
very
on-
good climber, so I understand.
Yeah, look at this shit climb.
They're
It's
slow.
Yeah, there's one on the left and one on the right. And it fails. And it takes 3 damage.
I hear a kitty.
Sorry about that. She won't stop.
She wants to play too.
All right, and then it is Echo's turn.
All right, Echo. The big one is still down there, correct?
Correct.
Echo rushes through the doorway and is going to take his bident. I almost said trident. There are only 2 horns in both hands, and he does a big feral leap as he begins to rage in the air and attempts to bring the bident down on the biggest thing he can see.
All right, that is Mina. No.
Biggest enemy he can see.
All right.
With a feral roar. Oh, lovely. 11.
11. Where is this guy? Who I got here? 11 is not sufficient.
All right, so he lands scraping the bident off a big chunk of floor and snarls as he readies to fight this gigantic carapace.
All right. Also, you are awarded inspiration because that was rad.
Hey-o.
Nicely done.
All right. Next, it is Fenello's turn.
So, Echo has disappeared out of view now.
Yep.
So, what in the world? And I'll race to the edge and cast Shield of Faith, I believe. Let me double check that I can. Yes, Shield of Faith on Echo.
Sweet, back up to 16.
And there's nothing in range of me yet, so I'll cast Sacred Flame at the same one that Osa has targeted.
Okay. That's a saving throw for me.
Yes, Dexterity.
Your DC is 4, right?
No. It's a little bit better than that.
5.
Yes. That is 3 damage.
Okay.
We're off
So
to a
that
great
one-
start.
That one is a little, still more injured than the other. Noticeably so. After that, it is the large rust beast's turn. The rust beast, it is torn. But that was an impressive enough display to get its attention. It will make a bite at Echo. That is a miss.
Ah!
And then it is the other smaller beetle's turn. And it is going to start climbing up at this point as well.
Mm.
And then that takes us back to Silvok.
Okay. How far down is this pit?
It's about 15 feet.
Well, that's pretty deep. I'm gonna... I guess I'm gonna pull out my bow and get ready to shoot in case they come up. If I'm distinctly aware that they're going after my sword, though, I'm gonna go ahead and put that down before approaching the edge of the pit. So I'm gonna drop my bag that the sword is hidden in, and I'm going to walk towards the edge of the pit. And if that's not too many actions, I guess I'll take a shot at one.
Yeah, just dropping is easy. Yeah, you can take a shot.
All right. It's only 15 feet down, so I'm well within range.
And who are you shooting at? There's 2 most of the way up here. One is damaged of those 2. There's one less up here and one down but big.
I'll go for the one that's most of the way up. I'm going
Alright,
to keep a beetle down.
All right. There's two that are most of the way up. One is damaged.
I'll go for the one that looks damaged.
Okay.
And do I have any allies adjacent to it? Probably not. Are they
No.
scaling the wall after it?
I assume that's what Mina has planned.
I rolled an 18 plus 5, almost certainly a hit.
Yes, that is a hit.
All right. And my bow is 1d6 plus 3. That is 6 total damage.
All right. It gives that a bit of a. Obviously.
Poor beetle.
Yeah. It started it.
And then it is Mina's turn.
So what do I see down here? How big is this room? Is there anything notable down here that I see?
Yes. There are several thousand beetles. No,
Oh, do we have a map we could be looking at here?
we do. So it's about. So okay, yeah, this is what's happening.
Have we ever run into these kind of beetles before in the world?
You've not. So this is the area you're in. You're in that illuminated room. Ignore that other illuminated thing. You haven't seen that. This is a room full of wooden debris and piles of weird brownish, reddish dust.
This must have been a very yummy room.
Are there any doors in here, or is it just some?
There is a door. There is a door to the east.
But otherwise, it's just a pretty bland room.
Yes, it looks like because of the amount of debris in here, you think this room was full of stuff at some point, but is now just basically full of garbage.
I'm going to try to split the attention of some of the beetles, and I'm going to cast Minor Illusion, and I'm going to make a decoy of the sword down here to try to draw some of their attention away.
Okay, cool. That's just a visual illusion.
Yep, so until they interact with it physically, and they will pass through it and realize it's an illusion.
Okay. Is that all you got for us?
Yes.
Okay. The highest most of the beetles on the wall will finish making their climb. Let's see. Yes, they are. I'll give them a perception check. Okay, the injured one is going to barrel past everybody and get to the bag and start trying to manipulate it, chew on the fabric of the bag a little bit, trying to figure out what is happening here, what this force field
Man,
is.
Hey,
rude.
Stop that. What is it doing?
Thief.
And the other one is going to the non-damaged one is going to run over there as well. But it doesn't quite understand that the bag is where the iron is, and so it's just going to look at its friend and try to figure out what's going on. And then it is Osa's turn. Osa's going to stab somebody. Just straight up.
Cold-blooded.
She missed. She's not going to stab somebody.
It's
It
hard to
is,
hit people. I mean,
especially-
beetles.
Especially dog-sized beetles to have
Yeah.
their back turned to you, apparently.
Yeah.
It is Echo's turn.
Echo is still squared off against this big beetle in the basement, so he will duck low under the mandibles and try and give a nice hay lift with the bident.
To the soft underpart.
Yep. Oh, 16 on the die.
Ooh.
So 20 to hit.
That is a hit.
Hey. So that is trident two-handed, which and as he does this, a burst of light appears from underneath the beetle as radiant energy is also expended because of his, what's it called, divine fury from being a Path of the Zealot barbarian. So that is 1d8 plus strength plus 2, so 1d8 plus 4 plus another 1d6 plus 1 radiant. So that is 6 piercing damage and 7 radiant damage.
Ooh.
Rolled low on the d8 and max on the d6.
All right. It didn't care for that.
Good. I don't care for it.
It's a very large beetle. And that's wrong, I guess.
I wonder if it tastes good inside.
Probably.
It is now Fenela's turn.
I will. Gosh. I'm going to try to kick the bag away from the beetles a bit and hit the most injured one with my stick.
Okay, so for that first action, I'm going to say it's a bonus action to kick a bag. I'm going to have you make a strength check versus it making a dexterity check.
Okay. That's a 1, so that's a 2 total.
Okay.
Yep.
Can
I
Can you
can't
give me
kick a
a-
bag.
you give me a dexterity saving throw?
Oh god. Well, that's a 17 at least.
Okay, you don't throw your weight out from under your legs, so you stay upright, but you do not take the bag away from the little guy.
All right. Going to try and hit the injured one with my mace. Oh, well, that's a 20. I don't know if I can get it to show up. Woo.
It's a hit.
Ooh, much better than me.
All right. So how do I? Because I don't play melee very often. What does that mean for me?
Means you get to roll damage twice.
Twice?
Yes. You roll damage. You roll damage twice and add your multiplier once, or your modifier once, not multiplier.
14?
Wow,
The stick of pain.
Okay, yeah,
that's a good
that-
stick.
Yeah. The beetle carapace is shattered in the center, and it stops. It flattens down and stops moving under the weight of your attack.
I'll twirl my club around and put my hand on my hip. Get away from the bag! Shoo! To the other beetle.
Okay, next it is the larger one's turn. So the illusion of the sword is down here, right?
Yep.
Okay, it ignores Echo and runs over towards that illusion.
The big one does?
Rude.
Can I attack of opportunity?
You may.
Ah, don't you run from me! That's not very good. 12?
I'm afraid 12 is not sufficient.
Oh.
But what else is not sufficient is illusionary diets. So the beetle is quite disappointed when it reaches its destination. Then the smaller one, or the one that had the slow one, I guess, Runty, as he is affectionately known.
Don't give them names. Please
Oh,
don't
poor
give them
Runty.
names.
We already have a goat.
I know. We don't
We don't need another.
we don't need a rest beetle.
You already had a goat, you mean? You're in the market for a new pet, I heard.
I mean, they're dog size. No.
Okay. But it will finish climbing up, and it will see if it can figure out where the yummy... It can't. And as a result, it will climb up and bite at Silvok. Silvok is still by the edge, right?
Yep.
I'm guessing your armor class is higher than 10.
It is.
It does not succeed at biting you.
All right.
And then it is your turn, Silvok.
All right. Well, seeing that one of the beetles is sniffing around the bag still, right? Trying to figure out exactly what's going on over there.
Yes.
All right. I'm going to use my bonus action to disengage, which I can use because of thing. Master of Tactics. And I'm going to move over to the one sniffing about my bag. And I'm going to pull out a knife and try to stab it.
Whoa.
Yeah, crazy. Is Fenella still adjacent to that one?
Yes.
Excellent.
I'm looking very smug right now.
That will be a 20.
That is a hit.
All right. And then I'm going to roll... What's my sneak attack? 2d6? Yes. So I'm going to roll 1d4. Which is a 7 damage on my dagger attack. And on my sneak attack, 2 total. So that is 9 total damage.
Okay.
Snake eyes.
It's actually a beetle, but... Alright, and after that, it is Mina's turn.
All right. Now that I've distracted this big beetle, it's time to bring the fire. That's what she's thinking. So she preps a firebolt, and she's going to throw one at the beetle.
Okay.
19 on the spell. Hit.
That is a hit. This is at the large one?
Yes. And 2 points of damage.
Ooh,
It was a little one.
just a wee firebolt.
It was like a spark.
Yeah,
Spark bolt.
can shake your hand.
She wasn't quite
More.
impressed with that fire. She's like, I've seen bigger.
Not touching it. Alright, and then it is the beetle who just got sneak attack's turn. It's going to try to comprehend this, or try to understand the topic of
Of what?
try to understand bags. Okay.
Okay.
It understands that the sword is in the bag, and it's going to attack the bag. It doesn't. It missed the stationary bag, which is bit at the ground.
It's really excited about this, like super excited. Like something's tasty in there.
Then it is Osa's turn. Osa is going to stab. Osa did not stab. Or she attempted to. There was a stabbing motion, but it was not effective. Then it is Echo's turn.
The big one is still failing to interact with the hologram sword, correct?
Yeah, it still has it's still facing in that direction away from you.
Well, I'm gonna stab it in its big beetly butt. Try and crack that carapace. Oh, that's a 10.
Mm.
That is not enough. Its butt is it's actually most resistant area. It's heavily plated, angled.
How dare you! That's all I got. This is my life. I
Okay.
either hit or I don't hit.
All right, Fenella, you're up.
So. All right, with F14, I forgot. There's still the 2 up here?
Yes, one
Okay.
is by the bag, and the other is at the edge of the hole.
All right, so I'll still try to stop the one with the bag, and I'll, since apparently I can't kick a bag to move it, I'm gonna try to like, can I try and? No wait, I'll just hit the beetle.
That worked pretty well
Yeah.
last time.
Yeah, you're good at that.
And I will scold it when I'm doing so.
All right, what do you say?
Stop that! And I try to hit it, but I think my mace just bounces kind of off of it without damaging it.
Okay.
Yep. Get away from there. What are you doing? Shoo!
And in response to that, it will look up at you and go. And then it is the large one's turn. It will look back and see what had just tried to interact with its butt, its big biddly butt, patent pending. And then it will bite that thing that interacted with its a triple B.
3B.
It will fail to bite, and then it is the smaller one up there at the edge of the thing. It will chase after Silvok again, and wait. First, it will see if it can find the good. Nope. And then it will chase after
Wow.
Silvok.
Looks like I led it right to the goodies.
Okay. Yeah, Silvok could get bit.
How bit?
Four bit. You get 4 bit.
Well, that's not too bit.
It's just a little bit.
All right, and then it is your turn, Silvok.
All right. I'm going to take another stab at the bag biter, the bag
Alright.
biting beetle. That is a 9 plus 5, 14.
That's a hit.
All right. And Fennel is still adjacent. Will be 6 plus sneak attack damage, which is another 8. 14 total damage.
That's a lot.
It is doing quite poorly.
All right, and with my bonus action, I'm going to help Fennel on her next attack. Stop that damn beetle! I
I'm
yell,
trying.
while trying to kind of nudge it away from the bag and distract it as much as I can for her incoming blow. Hopefully incoming blow.
It won't stop wiggling around. It's very hard to hit.
And that's my turn.
All right. Mina, it's your turn.
All right. Clearly not impressed with her last time trying to kill this thing. She is going to up the ante a little bit, and she is going to cast Scorching Ray at it.
All right.
So I'm going to shoot 3 rays of fire at it, and I throw a spell hit for each one. So I'll check those first. First is a 9. Second is a 24. And the third is a 13.
The second hit.
Okay. And then for the ray, they will take 2d6. 3 plus 4, 7. 7 damage.
Okay. Now I'm guessing that was at the big one.
Yes.
Okay. Now it is Osa's turn. Osa is going to stab at the one attacking Silvok. She hits. Does 4 damage to it. Alright, and then it is Echo's turn.
I was just checking in my handbook what exactly inspiration gives again, because it's different than Bardic inspiration. I cannot remember. What does it give me?
What do you want?
Right. Okay. I'll ask when I want something, I guess. Well, right now the beetle just got scorched by that ray. What is it currently doing?
It's still looking. Oh, it's reeling from that, but it's still looking to engage you in combat.
Okay. Since its butt is apparently the most armored, I slip around to the side of it and attempt to stab it in one of its leg joints with the bident.
Okay.
With a savage snarl. And I rolled a natural 4.
That was
Ooh.
not very savage. I've heard savager snarls.
Yeah, well, that's how it goes sometimes.
Sure.
I could have been reckless attacking for advantage. Oh well.
Another
Fenella.
time.
It's Fenella's turn, and she's all properly instructed on how to not let beetles get bags.
Stop it! Stop touching that! It's not yours. And I'll try and hit it. Oh, wait, do I have help? What does that help do?
You get to roll your attack die 2 times and take the largest.
I have advantage. Didn't matter. Nope.
Okay.
Sorry. The most I got was a 7.
She hands him the bag.
Just go ahead. Go take your sword. Good little bug.
Okay. It is
Who's a good bug?
The large beetle's turn now, and it will bite again at Echo. I've not rolled higher than 5 once while attacking Echo. It's not fair. I want to kill him.
Oh, yeah, because I've only hit once myself.
Oh, do you want to kill him? All right. Whose turn is it now? Now it is the beetle that Osa just attacked. That beetle will again attack Silvok. Wait, no, it's gonna see if it can find the bag first. Oh, it knows where that iron is, so it's going to it's gonna scurry over towards the bag. Silvok, you can get an attack of opportunity against it if you like.
Okay. I've never had one of these. What do? Just roll a hit die? That is going to be a total of 13.
That is not sufficient.
Bummer.
All right, it gets to the bag. It attacks the bag.
Can it hit it?
It got the bag in its mouth, but just started trying to swallow it whole. And that's not what it wants. So next it is Silvok's turn.
All right. I'm going to stop that beetle.
Everybody's favorite game show.
Stop
It's time
that
to play.
beetle.
I'm gonna take a stab at it. The one that's trying to down the bag
All right.
for whatever reason. Do I have an ally adjacent to it? I assume Fennel is still right there.
Yeah, you do. Out of curiosity, what other things do you have in this bag?
Oh.
Um,
Oh. Oh no.
Nothing metallic for what it's worth.
I don't think that
Quite a bit.
matters.
Let's see. I may have a short sword in there. Some fine clothes.
A short sword made of what?
I don't know, obsidian or rocks. I don't know.
50 Slim Jims.
Some thieves' tools, or whatever the Stone Age equivalent of that is. A disguise kit, or whatever the Stone Age equivalent of that is. Fine clothes, a flower sample. That's about it. Some food, just
All right,
rations.
you have the goo from that flower.
Yeah, I do have some of that.
Okay. Okay, cool. Thanks. Now go ahead with your attack. Sorry to interrupt.
Oh, it's cool. I forgot it was attacking. That is a 6 roll. That's not going to make it.
I can't imagine I will.
But I'm going to use my Master of Tactics to kind of wrestle with the beetle a little bit, kind of throw it off balance so that Fennel's next attack will have advantage.
All right, it starts growling at you when you grab it when it's trying to eat this bag.
Okay.
It's bag now.
Starts shaking it around in his mouth.
Precisely.
Give it back.
Okay. Now it is Mina's turn.
All right, am I able to see any of the beetles from down here?
You can see the big one, but the last of the smaller ones has just exited view, running towards the.
So if I were to cast a firebolt at the big one, I could hit it?
Yeah.
Nobody's blocking me?
No.
Okay, we're going to do that.
Okay.
22.
That is a hit, but suddenly I jump in the way and go no and block it.
No!
Not my beetle.
Don't do that! And I did 9 points of damage.
Excellent. All right, the beetle is not doing great. It is bloodied, the large one at least. Next, it is the other one up top. It will see that its friend has the bag. And it will decide that it's in its best interest not to try to take the bag from the other one, and will instead turn and bite Fenella.
Hey.
And it will hilariously fail to bite you.
Out of curiosity, what are their biting mechanisms? Are they mandibles? We talking fire beetles here, or?
Not so much. They have. Let me take a look here. It's kind of like a 4-part mouth with jaws that close and open from 4 directions and diagonals.
Okay.
But like really cute looking.
Aww. Look at him nibbling at you.
All right, Osa is going to again stab at the one now holding the bag. That's a miss. And now it is Echo's turn with his dance partner.
Yep, continuing to circle. Now I circle around the side a little bit more and try and stab at the back of its head. Because, if the legs won't work, just go for the head. Wow. 13.
That is
And I
not
forgot
sufficient.
to go reckless.
No.
Would you like to go reckless? You can.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm using the blue dice instead of the red dice. That's
Big
even
mistake.
worse.
Big mistake.
Okay. So
How worse?
It has like 2 worse. It
Okay.
has advantage on me if it attacks me.
All right. So that was a good turn for the beetle.
Yep.
Fenela.
Stop! What? Stop touching me. Also, do I think these things are cute? Like, are they cute?
I think they're cute. I can send you an image of what they look like.
I probably think they are. But anyway, drop the bag. Drop it. And I'll try to hit it again. That's a 19.
That's a hit.
Okay. For 2 damage. I'm great at rolling. So great. Just drop it. Give it. Stop. Go back down there.
It kind of growls at you.
Stop growling at me. I mean it.
All right, and then it is the big one's turn. All right, sorry. Big one takes a bite at Echo with advantage. The first one is 17. They're both 17.
That will hit.
All right, it will bite at you. What's its damage? It's been so long. Do you weep? Do you weep from my little beetle? Okay, it does 9 damage.
Okay, I take 5. 4. I take 4
All right, yeah, that is
because I have
damage.
resistance while raging.
All right. And next, it is the one with the bag. It will attempt to damage the bag some more. All right, it shreds the bag. Some clothes, some weapons come out, and then it will attack the bag or attempt to consume the sword. Okay, it gets the sword in its mouth, and the sword begins to change in color and texture.
No, what's happening?
It resembles the piles of reddish brown dust gathering around the room, and that is back to Silvok.
Man,
We had that for like 2 seconds.
yeah. It's not gone yet. Maybe we can save it.
Could salvage
I'm
it.
gonna stab that stupid beetle.
Okay.
Just even if we do the swords out of the bag,
Sorry.
this is gonna get messy. All right, I stab at it. That is a 16 total.
That is a hit.
All right. Roll my stab. That is 7 damage plus sneak attack, which is another 7. 14 total damage.
All right, that was a grievous wound. It is not well.
I was hoping it was going to be considerably less well than not well.
Less living?
Yeah, a lot less living. I guess what can I do? I guess I'm going to use my Master of Tactics again to try to put the beetle off balance a little bit. Maybe Fenela will be able to finish it off before it finishes off my beautiful, beautiful sword.
All right, now it is Mina's turn.
Is the big one still in view?
It is.
All right, well, burn it. Beetle bacon for breakfast.
Yum.
There's a lot of bees going on down here.
Yes.
Beetle butt bacon for breakfast.
I got a 19.
That is a hit.
Burn! Burn! 6 damage this time.
Okay.
Starts to smell a little roasty in here.
So we just hear you like echoing up from the hole, like burn, burn.
Yes.
Okay. The one that just bit Fenella is going to see if it likes seeing its friend with food. It does. It likes that. It thinks that that's the way things should be. Okay, now it is going to bite at Fenella again. That is surely a miss.
Is it an
And,
18?
No, it's
Okay.
a 9.
Yeah, it's a miss.
So now it is Osa's turn. Osa is going to try to stab the one holding the sword. She succeeds. And she does 3 damage to it, but that is not enough. Okay, and then it is Echo's turn.
Echo, reeling back a little bit from getting bitten by this thing, snarls and then leaps up and tries to punch my microphone.
Successfully.
Tries
It's a hit.
to stab down at it, find an opening as he recklessly attacks. Oh, there we go. 19 to hit.
No. Yeah, that hit.
That is 12 piercing damage and 6 radiant damage for 18 total.
That is the exact number of hit points it had remaining.
Ooh.
The large beetle falls.
Just driving it in. Oh.
How long is that bite end?
Is it dead?
When it dies, it crumbles to the floor a bit, and its head is resting against the stone floor, and its mouth opens, and some black liquid starts pouring out that starts dissolving things in the vicinity, but it's not in danger of spreading throughout the whole room.
Ooh.
All right, then it is Fenella's turn.
What is happening to that thing? I'm gonna try to hit it, like, drop the sword. Or whatever it is. A 19.
That's a hit.
Okay. For 6.
It drops the sword because it is no longer alive.
Can I attempt to kick it away this time, whatever remains of this?
Yeah, it's mostly intact. The area in the center has been significantly compromised, but the ends are still in good shape.
Do I need to make a roll?
No,
Okay.
no, you can kick.
Don't touch it, I'll say to the other one. Ours, not yours.
Stop beating a dead beetle.
There's a live one here.
The only enemy remaining is the beetle that was biting at Fenella repeatedly.
Yeah. They've been kind of like, please.
I can't
stop
see, so
touching
I just assume that she's talking to dead beetles up.
Just talking to herself. Yep.
And it is Silfox's turn.
All right. So where's the sword exactly?
Ask Fenella.
Where'd you kick it? Why do I have to ask? Don't
It's just
Shouldn't
down
I
the
be
hall.
asking my eyes?
Like, away from, like, further down the hall, away from the hole, away from this thing.
All right. It's down the hall, apparently.
I mean, I kicked it as hard as I could.
It's in the sun now.
To the moon. I get. Yeah.
How far did she kick that sword? What did you roll on that kick?
She kicked it 10 feet away.
Oh, that's not far at all.
I mean, it's so far. It's best kick ever.
All right, I'm gonna take a stab at the remaining beetle,
All right.
and that is a 17 plus 5,
That's a hit.
2. I'm gonna roll stab damage, which will be 4
That kills it.
plus sneak attack,
It reanimates.
9 additional damage.
It's dead again now.
Okay. Whew, that was terrifying briefly.
All right. All of the beetles are dispatched. The sword is in the hallway.
All right, I'm gonna move over to that sword. Check out the damage.
It's unpleasant to touch the area that the creature had its jaws on. The area. So I'm bringing up the other map now. The hole is about here. And yeah. So 2 people are down in the flow below where there's a door to the east, and the rest are still up above.
I'll go over to the hole and say, are you all okay down there? I heard a lot of something about burning.
Did it burn?
I'll look around to see if it burned.
No, not so much.
No, but
Oh.
everything's fine-ish up here.
Did you kill the ones up there?
Oh yeah. They wanted the new weapon. It looks weird now, kind of reddish colored where they bit it,
Well,
but it's still mostly
Wipe it
in one
off.
piece.
Yeah, does it have a liquid or saliva variant on it still?
No. It doesn't.
Okay. So other than being a little reddish brown, it's mostly normal.
Yeah.
There's a door down here.
Do you want us to come down?
Well, it's going to be easier
It's-
than going up.
What if we can't get back up?
Well, my backpack's ruined, so I go over and I grab the bit of rope that I had attached to it, and I'm going to lower it down the hole. And
We can help each other back up the hole.
Just-
but
instantly address that concern.
What do you need rope for? Just jump.
I don't need it.
Oh, is that?
That's
All right.
why I put it here.
I will attempt to jump down because
15 feet? I'm not jumping down 15 feet.
Echo thinks it's a great idea. I'm gonna try it.
I don't go down steps 2 at a time. I'm not jumping 15 feet into a hole.
Okay.
Note, I'm a cat.
That's true.
That is a good point. Fenella, make a let's say acrobatics check.
All right. Six.
All right. Echo and Mina, can you make dexterity saving throws?
Dexterity, 9.
12.
All right. Mina, or sorry, Fenella, you are completely unharmed as you land on Echo.
Hello.
You take no damage, Echo.
Ow.
That was great. Can we do that? Can I do that again?
No.
Flying through the air. Wind in my hair. Is this lunch for later?
The beetle?
Yeah. Is this edible?
Crack it open.
All right.
I'm gonna lower myself down the rope.
All right, Osa will follow shortly after you. Do you start wailing on the carcass?
Well, not
Fenella?
just like wailing. I'll see if like it's anything that can be pulled apart, like like a bug.
Yeah, it is similar to a bug.
I don't know though. They dissolved that thing. Maybe it's not. This might be.
When you reach a certain point into it, a black viscous substance starts to pour out.
I'll stop
that
touching it
melts.
immediately and back away.
Okay.
No, we're not eating that.
Icky.
Well, I'm not.
Well, I assume we would drink it.
No. No. No.
It's just beetle
no.
sugar.
I mean, it could be.
I could burn it.
Well, where's this door? Sorry, I did not mean to distract everyone.
All right, I will share the image again.
Echo just kind of thumbs over towards the door.
But yeah, again, this room is full of long. Oh, what's the word I'm looking for?
Things.
Dissolved wooden substances, and some of this reddish brown substance. It's about ankle deep in just refuse. Basically, this room is full of stuff that has not survived the ages.
It's kind of gross. I wonder when they moved in. Wonder what they were.
Beetles.
Well, besides that.
Checks out.
Yeah.
Not wrong.
They are beetles. Oh,
Okay, so you guys have this refuse-filled room, a rope leading up to the floor above, and the door to the east.
I guess I'll glance around the room. It's just try to perceive if there's anything that's not refuse in the room.
Okay, yeah, give me a perceive.
I rolled a 19. I believe that's only +1. Yes, so 20 total.
Okay, you find some maker's discs,
mm.
brighter ones this time, and less tarnished. You find 4 of them. And they were just kind of scattered around in the refuse. Most of the things here just are gone.
I'll start to head towards the door to open it.
I'm gonna climb up the rope and get my stuff that's strewn about the room.
Okay. Oh, damn. I was really hoping. Okay.
Okay, so I guess I'm gonna take the spare clothes and wrap my other things around that. Maybe use a bit of rope to try to fashion kind of a little knapsack thing out of it.
Little hobo bindle.
Yeah, bindle. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, bindle up all my stuff. I'm not gonna bindle up anything sharp, though. I don't want to cut the clothes. So I'm going to keep the daggers and short sword on my person, not in the bindle.
All right.
I'm going to climb back down and get ready to walk through a door.
Sounds good. So how do you guys trick Echo into putting himself in danger by opening the door this time?
I got it. I'm going to bluff him. Did anyone else hear that giant monster on the other side of that door?
Echo was already opening the door.
All right, I'm not going to do that then.
I'm right behind Echo. Like I'm ready to see what else is in here. This is amazing. This is weird.
I'm behind Fenella.
Guess I'm bringing up the rear.
This is a large room with that has survived in much better condition than the previous room. There's still piles of the reddish brown substance scattered around, but you see several functioning wooden tables and wooden chairs.
Now, can a chair function without someone using it?
It's functional.
How are the chairs functioning without someone using them? Are there ghosts?
You don't know.
All right, I'm gonna roll perception check. See if there are any ghosts sitting in these chairs.
But these seem to be a very specifically purposed tables.
What kind of purpose?
Are they arranged in a particular way?
There's four of them along the walls, two on the north wall and one on the south wall and one on the east wall. And it's difficult to tell. They just have an assortment of unusually shaped items on top of them. Several wooden handles that end in a little residue of the reddish brown substance on all of the tables. Clamps of wood or kind of arches of wood on some of them. It's difficult to surmise what this room might have been used for. Important things are missing, and important elements of some of the things remaining are missing.
Iron. That's the important
That's
element.
the one.
Yeah. that thing.
I rolled a 7 on my perception. I'm gonna let that stand.
I'll have a look around before we leave the room.
Okay.
That is, I think it's a 20, but like not natural 20.
Okay. You find in one of the corners, hidden away in a collapsed barrel, very good condition rope.
Ooh. How did this survive?
It feels very smooth. It's not like any rope you've ever seen or interacted with before. It is very
It's like
strong,
really
very
soft?
smooth rope.
It's a snake.
Yes. Yes, you are
It's
bitten.
not a snake. I will take that.
Okay. It's about 100 feet.
That's a lot of snake.
Just look at this. This is amazing. I mean, I don't know how long it's been in here. It's fine, right? Like, surely it's fine. Or like
Here,
test it
let me
out
see.
its strength.
Echo holds out his hands to test the strength.
I'll pass like an end of it over.
He takes it in his hands and tries to.
Snap the rope.
Yeah.
All right, give me an athletics check.
11. I'm hot tonight, guys.
I'm glad you didn't roll
Just-
like a 20 on this because you
just
probably would have
rolling.
like snap. Oh,
Ripped
sad
her
rope.
arms off.
A really bad rope.
The rope breaks you in two.
Breaks me in two. Okay.
No, the rope withstands your assault.
Nice. This is really nice. I wonder how they made it. Like, hook it onto my backpack.
And so from this room, what other doors? How many doors? And
There's a door to the south.
All right. Echo goes to the door to the south.
You've never seen what is beyond. It's some sort of circular hallway.
What?
What's this?
Do I need to pull up the map that was the smaller map?
Possibly.
All right. I'll close the larger one and you can open it back up when needed.
All right. But yeah, so you just see a circular hallway sort of arrangement going down to the southwest, and there's a door there, and you can see the hallway continues.
Does the hallway not continue to the east?
It does not.
Oh,
Oh.
interesting.
Intriguing.
Well, I follow the hallway.
So it's not exactly a circular hallway then.
Okay.
Is this the bottom floor?
Well,
Is
it's
there
the
any
next floor
stairs?
down?
Mm.
Well, can
I
I,
guess we'll
see
find
the
out.
staircase? Can we see the staircase from here?
Not from here. You'd have to enter the
Oh,
door.
okay. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So you go down to the
Well, first
Fork.
let's open the door that we presume goes to a stairway.
Mm-hmm.
All right. It goes to a stairway.
What? Is it just hallway, or do we see anything out in that open pit area?
Can we
you
look
do
up?
see. You can look up, but you can also see there's just a few feet. Just a few feet down, this area opens up, and you can see a large
Ooh.
Sorry, a large what?
room. Sorry,
Okay.
just a little bit below you. It is full of so at this. There's a lot of stones in here, purposely placed, probably. Let's see, how do I describe this? All right, so the first thing you notice is that the center of the pit, there's a hole. It looks like it looks charred on the walls. It looks like it was burned through. And then a little bit to the east of that, there are several stone benches and stone tables.
There's a hole in the bottom of the pit.
There's a hole in the bottom of the pit.
Okay, do we want to go up and finish the other floor, or just keep going down here?
Let's look down here. We're already down here.
Okay, let's try the door opposite the stairwell.
Okay.
I start going left before I guess they decide where they're heading to. And turn back around.
Okay, Echo, don't take this the wrong way, but I have a friend who wants to know what your passive perception is.
14.
Okay, that's it's not a big problem. It's fine. No reason to panic.
Panic!
This room. So you open up the door across from the stairway, right?
Yep.
All right. It opens up into a large room full of wooden stands and wooden shelves, covered absolutely entirely in that reddish brownish substance.
That's too bad.
I go in the room.
Okay.
Those things just
Uh,
ate their way through here. I'll say.
I want to know
coming up
who
behind
shut the
him.
doors after them.
That's a good point. What were those
Yeah.
beetles doing in that room with the door closed?
You don't judge them. They wanted the privacy.
Is someone in here?
I assume you guys want to search through the red poop again?
It's like
You don't know what
mouth
end
dust.
the red dust comes out of.
I'm getting quite tired of it.
Okay, yeah, sorry. I just had to read up on some really quick.
It's probably
Oh, that's
bad for
okay.
you.
Probably rust inhalation.
Yeah.
So when you guys, led by Echo, walk into this room, I'm gonna have it be a little bit sporting. Echo, you feel yourself walk into something that you don't see.
Ow! What?
Not
Oh,
quite.
my nose!
Oh.
As you walk into it, you can all see it try to move to surround Echo.
Can
So-
I try and pull him back?
Holding my big kitty snout. Oh, what was?
So
What is surrounding me?
That's what I want to know.
Yeah.
it is attempting to engulf you first. So go ahead and make a contested check. I'm gonna say for you it will be dexterity because you're reacting to you're interacting with it.
Check or save?
Let's say check.
20 unnatural.
Okay, the translucent cube fails to wrap around your body as you walked into it.
Oh,
Roll.
so it wasn't a wall.
No.
It was like more like
Oh,
Splat.
what's on my nose? What's on my nose? It was moist.
sticky.
And it burns.
Oh.
All right, so I'm going to need more initiative rolls from you guys.
17.
11.
11 as well.
8.
Well, I mean, you're covered in goo. I'm
I'm busy sneezing.
yeah. It's pretty gross.
Okay, Mina, you are first to act. You can see that this. You can now see that after it attempted to ensnare Echo, that this creature is quite real, quite there, and quite hungry. It is a large, translucent cube.
How large?
It's about
Would you say 10 foot by 10 foot by 10 foot?
no, I would not. I would say 9.5 foot by 9.5 foot by 9.5 foot. There,
Just
feels
slightly
right
under? Okay. Is that because it's shrunk? It's so hungry?
I have
really
no
hungry.
idea. Mina's very confused. She's clearly never seen anything like this, or encountered anything like this might be a better word. Is it easy to see the boundaries of the cube, like where it begins and ends?
after you've seen it move and you're aware of what you're looking at, it is. But when it was just perfectly still, waiting in ambush, it was hard to see.
And seeing Echo like kind of react the way he did, and he's got this like goo on him or something, can I make an Arcana check to see if I know anything about that?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, not very good. A 10.
You can tell right away that it's corrosive, but you don't know if it's magical in nature.
Well, I will do what I do best and launch fireball at it. Firebolt. Important distinction.
Yes,
Yes.
it is.
Probably doesn't corrode fire.
I got a 9.
Okay. That is a hit.
Oh, okay. Let's.
It is very large.
I would be upset if you missed the side of a barn.
Yes.
And I did 6 fire damage.
Six, you say? And you're
Yep.
okay.
I'm gonna like scurry to a corner of the room because I don't like this thing. I don't like not being able to see it. I'm gonna get some distance.
All right. Next. So you guys, you were telling me your order previously, and it involved Silvok being in the back.
Yes.
Well, I got some bad news for you, Silvok.
Is
Oh.
it
Is it another cube?
is it a good news, bad news thing, or just bad?
Yes. So from the southern end of the hallway, another cube emerges.
Sorry, of the room or the hallway?
The hallway.
Oh,
That's not good.
And it will. What will it do? How smart are you?
Me?
1. Okay.
Not very.
It's going to
Yeah,
attempt to
1.
engulf you, Silvok. So it's going to push into your square. And so what I would like you to do is make a dexterity saving throw.
I've never made a saving throw, but I'm gonna roll this thing, and I rolled a 3. My dexterity's +3, so that's a 6. Did
are
I?
you proficient in
am I-
dexterity saves?
I
should
don't
be.
know.
I mean, you're a rogue. I'd assume that you are.
Is that a thing I can be?
Your-
yeah,
your
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
class-
so that would be a +5, so that's 8 total.
It's
Okay,
better.
You are engulfed.
Ugh. Oh
Glub,
boy.
glub, 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 glub.
All right.
All right, one moment while I double read this.
You're in
All right,
like.
you.
Oh.
You can't breathe and are restrained,
Oh.
and you take, in addition to the 10 damage you just took,
Ouch.
you will take 6d6 acid damage at the start of each of the cube's turns.
Oh my god. That's not good.
You can attempt to escape it with an action, making a strength check.
66. I'm out. Like if it gets another turn.
All right, but yeah, you worked on the 10 you just took.
Yes,
Okay.
and
Now
that
it is-
burns a lot.
Don't it though? Okay, it is Osa's turn. The fuck are her spells?
Something whispers, but you do. That's about all I know.
Yeah. Yeah, all right. She's gonna viciously mock the one in front of Echo. It's like, haha, you look more like a rectangle, bitch. All right, it fails its save, so it has disadvantage. Whoops. And it takes 2 damage. All right, it is Silvok's turn. How you doing, buddy?
I'm gonna take an action to try to free myself from this sudden sludge I found myself in.
All right.
And you said, is it strength?
Yes,
Are you sure?
I'm afraid so.
I rolled a 10, but my strength modifier is -1.
You remain in your acidy imprisonment. All right, next it is Fenela's turn.
You guys are going to miss me when I'm dissolved.
Can I attempt to pull him out of this cube? Is that possible?
I don't see why not, but you'll definitely take some acid damage reaching your hand in.
Nothing's left outside of the cube. I'm not very strong. I'm okay strong. Yeah, I'm going to try to reach in and pull him out.
Come on. Like, maybe I got an arm out. Give me a break.
Go ahead and make a strength check, Fenella.
That's an 8.
All right, and you take 4 damage.
Okay. I tried.
Okay. Now it is the one in front of Echo. It perceived Echo as being relatively dexterous, so it is going to a substance is going to protrude, or a part of it is going to protrude from its cube shape and slap at this Catman.
Oh my god.
That is a hit.
14 armor class.
It hit 20.
Nice.
It does 10 damage.
Mm.
Oh, what kind of damage?
That
What was that?
acid.
Youch. Okay.
All right. Then it is Echo's turn.
Echo is reeling back, and he is going to. He's scampering away. He's scampering deeper into the room, looking to be out of this thing's pseudopod slap range.
Okay.
Is he able to get away?
He is. Also, given the maneuver that was just pulled on Silvok, you think that it can only go about 15 feet in a turn. So you think you are free from all of its attacks if you can get out of that range.
Good news, I move 30 feet to the back corner, and then I turn and I snarl and I huck a javelin.
Okay.
I'm switching dice. Can I reckless on javelin throws? Yeah, just when you make your first attack on a turn. I will reckless attack with the javelin from range.
That just sounds dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. 21 to hit.
That is
Somehow,
a hit.
it's oddly more accurate.
I don't want to hear it. So that is just 1d6 plus 2 for 6 points of piercing damage to the one I ran nose first into and then slapped me. As the stone pierces into the square goo and then just, I assume, floats inside.
Yeah, I'm sorry, how much damage?
6 points of piercing.
Okay. Yeah, in the extreme distance, on the surface in the direction of Tana, there's a very upset javelin supplier. Then it is Mina's turn.
All right, seeing this ooze come in from the south end of the hall, and I'm watching it as it enters, I'm screaming like Shelley Duvall in The Shining. Because this is terrifying. Seeing these two I'm assuming giant cubes. I'm going to try to help Silvok, I suppose, before he is devoured.
All right.
I can't really do a lot for you, but I will cast Firebolt at it because that is what I'm proficient in. So here we go.
Scary.
I'm devoured. I'm so devoured. Watch this.
I'm gonna try.
19 to hit.
That is a hit.
And I did 2 points of damage.
All right. Yeah, you'll be free in no time, Silvok.
I'm so out of here.
All right. Is that what you had? Is that what you had for your turn, Mina?
Well, there's not really a lot I can do. So I'm screaming and throwing fire everywhere, but mostly screaming.
Mm-hmm.
It's better than what I'm most.
On that note, it is the cube's turn. So it starts its turn, and somebody burns. $18 damage.
Yeah, I'm out. That's my max health, man. All right. So how does dying work?
So once you hit 0, you begin making death saves, which
Coolio.
is
It's probably
You
next
should be-
turn. Or is it this turn?
It'll be-
it's next turn. So you do it at the start of your turn. I can't remember what the DC is off the top of my head. I will look it up. But basically, you're accumulating successes and failures. Get 3 successes, you're stabilized. Get 3 failures, you're dead. If you take damage while you are unconscious and making death saves, it counts as two failures.
Anytime I take damage,
Yep.
guys, I'm dead.
It's fine. This is fine. You'll be fine.
Okay. It is Osa's turn. Osa is going to make a grab for Silvok. Alright, she made an 18, so she reaches in, grabs Silvok's lifeless form, and pulls it out from the cube and takes 3 damage for her effort. And Silvok is unconscious in a heap on the floor.
Sizzling.
And then, sizzling. And then it is Silvok's turn. Silvok, go ahead and roll a d20.
All right.
It is just 10 or higher, you succeed.
I rolled a 1.
That's
That-
2.
That is
That's 2 failures, right? Like if you roll a 1.
yes, it is.
Okay.
All right. That's
So-
2 failures.
So then it is Fenela's turn.
All right. I've got you.
you?
I do. I'm going to cast Cure Wounds. So I'm going to reach down and touch Silvok and cast Cure Wounds at level 2. And
Clear.
Yeah, just let me figure out how much you get for this. Because I have to slightly math.
So how does healing work if I'm
You are
unconscious?
you're just at 0. You don't go into negatives. Whatever
Right.
magical healing happens brings you up to whatever it heals, and all your death saves are cleared.
Oh, that's really good.
It should be 13.
Oh, that's so much better than 0.
We need to move, and I'm going to start moving. Can I I don't think I can drag him. I don't think I have that with
Close-
his actions. I'm gonna start
Just
to move
close
away.
the door. Just close the door.
But we have 2 of them.
Better to be in a room with one cube than surrounded.
Are we all in the room?
Yes.
Oh, I will close the door then, and then like move to
Okay.
start moving towards Echo.
No one's home.
As George Washington said, it is better to be stuck in a room with a cube.
So we ran out into the hallway?
I'm in the room and I closed the door.
Oh, to the hallway. You
I
closed
hope
the
you
door to
didn't.
the hallway.
Bad out there.
So it's
Not that
me.
cube. We're all
It's
in
two
the
of
room.
us versus a cube, and wait, we're all in the room
We're all in the big
Yes.
room, yes.
with one cube
Yes.
Yes.
that has my javelin floating in it.
Yep.
Silva got grabbed right at the end of the hall there.
Okay. Yep.
Elsa pulled him into the room. Fell towards the door. Okay, speaking of... Wait, no, not speaking of. A cube is going to...
Knock.
See. It's too far away from Echo now. So it is going to turn towards you guys. Let's see. Yeah, it's definitely in range.
Not again.
Please don't get devoured by another cube.
Okay. it is
Why did you guys
going
warn me? There was one in here too.
All right. This cube is going to sprint in the kindest way imaginable to say the 15-foot turn creature can sprint.
It's like
into,
very slowly.
Yeah, Fenella, you are being engulfed.
No. It
I
it
moved
flops
towards
over.
Echo.
Oh yeah, they flop over.
Yeah,
Okay.
10 feet. That'll get it
Oh.
most of the way. The 10
Okay,
feet, and
yeah.
then maybe it slides a little bit.
All right, what do I need to do?
I need a dexterity saving throw from you.
That's a 4. I was moving towards Echo.
No!
I was moving.
Okay.
I had like
30
30 feet.
Screaming continues.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you say you closed the door and then you moved your speed?
Yeah, as long as like I'm allowed, because I had the action of healing,
Yeah, I'm sorry. I missed
close
that.
the door, and then I moved towards Echo.
Oh, in that case, yeah, it's definitely going after Silvok.
Oh.
I'm
so
sorry.
Silvok, go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw for me, Silvok.
Oh no. Come on.
But you're proficient.
It's a 9.
9 total?
Yes.
I got bad news.
Did you want to be in a cube again? A new cube. A new home for you.
Oh my god, that was the worst experience.
Okay, Silvok, you take 7 damage and are engulfed.
Okay.
Oh
All right.
It's a
boy.
bad, it's a bad,
It
bad
is.
day.
It's Echo's turn.
Well, Echo throws another javelin recklessly
Okay.
because Echo, as Fenella gets closer, sees that he is like bleeding from one eye and out the other ear, and his fur is kind of all patchy with wounds. He's really not looking good.
What happened to you?
That is a 21 to hit recklessly.
That is over double what you need. It's over
Oh.
triple what you need.
That's a 1 on the damage die for 3 piercing damage.
Oh yeah.
And he turns and
Got him.
says, I got hit a lot.
Oh boy.
Okay, it is now Mina's turn.
Can I get to the door to the south corner in this turn if I were to?
Yes, you could.
All right. Well, I need to free you first before. I'm going to make my way to that door, but then I'm going to just start casting a fireball.
All right.
11.
Hit.
3 points of damage.
Okay. And you go down to that door.
Yeah, I'm not going to open it or anything yet. I'm just going to wait here.
Okay. All right. So. How bad do you have to be to miss a door? All right. You guys hear acidy limb slam into the wall adjacent to the door.
I mean, it doesn't like. They're probably not great at seeing things.
All right, and now it is Osa's turn. She is so done with this. She'll reach her hand in again. And again pull and again take 3 more damage. And she's gonna back away. All right. Then it is Silvok's turn.
I get a turn.
Yay! You're not in a cube.
Okay, so
Run away!
is it not provoking attacks of opportunity? Are people not provoking attacks of opportunity when moving away from it?
Osa disengaged. I think everybody else has done similarly, or
I wasn't. I don't think I was
ran
close
when
enough.
getting hit.
Okay. Yeah, I'm out of here. I'm gonna disengage as a bonus action, that's for sure. And I'm gonna run near Echo and pull out a bow and take a shot. That is a 13 roll. Plus
That's a
5 is 18. Is anyone adjacent to it?
No, Osa backed up and you
I
fled for your life.
Didn't think so. That will be 5 damage, I believe. Yes.
All right. Next, it is Fenel's turn.
I am going to try to hit it with Sacred Flame.
Okay.
My hands are glowing. Do I hit it?
What's your DC?
It is. It is something. 13.
It's a Wisdom.
This will be Dexterity.
Ooh, that's a big negative. Yeah, it is fully effective.
Ooh, 8 damage. It's the best I can do with that. Level am I?
Okay.
All right, so how injured oh, never mind, that's an action. That's my turn.
Okay.
Just make sure to stay away from it.
Don't go in there.
It's bad in there. Okay. It is going to. It no longer has anybody within its range. So what it's going to do is it's going to quickly surmise that the room is longer than it is wide. Notice where Mina is, and make its way down south towards that door to trap her.
Oh.
And then it is.
Can we
Echo's
see a
turn.
mark on the map where it is right now? Because I believe I said I was in the bottom left corner.
We can always be in the top right, I guess.
Did that show up?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
All right.
Sorry, are these squares 5 or 10 foot?
These are 5 foot, but I'll just put the
General area.
yeah.
All right.
So is it now adjacent to Mina?
It is.
Good to know. I mean, unfortunate for Mina. Very,
Yes.
very unfortunate.
Run away.
Better
Is
her
it-
than me.
Whose turn is it?
It is Echo's turn.
Echo continues throwing javelins. He's got 2 left. Recklessly, just what's happening? 20.
That is a hit.
Why won't it stop?
4 points of piercing damage.
How do you kill goo?
All right.
There's now 3 javelins floating inside it.
Maybe they took like a chunk of jello-ish substance off it.
It's delicious.
Did you taste it?
Yes. All right. Next, it is Mina's turn. Mina, you have a new dance partner.
I do. All right. Well, I'm going to try to open the door behind.
Okay.
Oh gosh.
The door opens.
I'm gonna run in there and close the door behind me.
Okay.
Tell me what's in this room before the next
it
person
is-
goes.
No, you can't take it back.
Oh
It is
boy.
a fairly narrow hallway.
Do I see any translucent moving objects in here?
I'd need a perception check.
Oh,
I do not perceive anything. I'm so scared.
Okay. Also, your dancing lights. Do they have to be in the same room with you?
It has a range on it, so my dancing lights. I don't know. At this point, I've kind of like forgotten about them, so let's just say there's no more dancing.
Well, I was assuming they were there for Silvok's sake, but if you say fuck them, I'll go with it.
Yeah.
All right. It says here, Silvok, that you're fucked.
okay.
Okay.
Let me.
All right.
Note
So,
that here. All right.
you guys hear a sound coming from the first door you closed. Okay. Yeah, it is the sound of a door being hit by acidy.
A familiar sound.
Yeah.
All right. The door is the door. Oh, there's a loud slam, and you can hear the door being dissolved from the other side. But it's still maintaining its integrity for now. And now
Good door.
it is Osa's turn. Osa is going to viciously mock this one. It fails for 2 damage. Then it is Silvok's turn.
Okay. I guess I'm just gonna take another shot at it. I wish it would die. I wish it would stop. Because I fear for my life. As a 16 roll for 21 total.
That is a hit.
5 plus 3, 8 total damage.
Okay, the cube is bloodied.
What does
What
that
does
look like?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah. How
It's
does
bloody.
just like ooh,
So it's
that's
just
a horrible
spraying
picture.
acid everywhere?
No, it's not. No, it doesn't have any organs pumping this stuff. But some of those javelin holes, some of those arrow holes are leaking some of the inner acid out onto the floor wherever it goes.
That's bad. We shouldn't have done that.
No, that's a lot of like liquid in a cube. I hope it stays mostly intact.
All right, it is Fenela's turn.
Well, I am going to attempt to throw some sacred flame at it and engulf it slightly.
All right. There's no way on earth it can succeed.
It cannot succeed a dex.
It has a -4. It's real bad.
I mean, you could try.
yeah, I tried. I failed.
7. Just
All right.
hang in there, Echo. If once we're done with this and the other one, we'll be fine. You'll be fine. We'll fix you up.
Eyes twitching, both of them.
All right, so you two are in the
Thanks.
bottom left, right?
Yep.
Have you been moving around to avoid the cube as it's been? As
Oh,
the
I'm
turns have
moving
come?
around. Yeah,
Not
I did not.
explicitly, no.
I'm moving since it was still my turn. I'm definitely moving away from it.
I believe I'm still right next to Echoes.
All right. Well, it
Not
knows that Silvlock isn't very good at dexterity saves, so it is going to go and attempt to engulf it.
Silvok? I'm what?
I mean, you've
I mean,
gotten
not
stuck twice.
historically, no, but statistically, yes.
Well, it only has one of those data samples.
Fair
All right,
enough.
so it's going to go into you. Make a dexterity save.
Please. No. That is a 12 total.
That is sufficient. You are.
You did
You
it.
can be pushed. You can push yourself away from it in some direction, 5 feet.
Away.
I suspected it.
I'm not going to push myself into it further.
Take
All
me.
Then it's Echo's turn.
Back to
It's right up next to him now, so he stops throwing javelins and he just trying to bite into it.
Shovel up some jello.
It's been working so far, so reckless. Oh, that's a 9 and a 10, so 14 total.
Hit.
Oh, good.
These things don't have any AC.
8 piercing damage. Ah!
All right. That hurt it. That was rude. All right, and then it is Mina's turn. Mina, you are in this dark hallway with no friends.
Yes. I'm going to cast Message. I can cast it through walls if I'm familiar with the person.
Turn around and shoot it!
Peek through the
I
door.
don't want to open the door. It could be right there.
Who are you sending a message to?
I'm sending a message to Fenella, and I'm just going to say, hallway is safe.
Yeah.
One door in here. Get out if you can. And she can send a message back if she would like.
the cube is in the way. The cube is in the way.
The cube is in the way, is what you say?
Yes.
I'm not going in. I stay out.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Now it is the cube attacking the door's turn. It again hits the wall. Okay, and now it is Osa's turn. Osa is going to viciously mock it.
I just love the image of Mina. Just open the door, go in, close the door, never be heard from again.
All right, it has been viciously mocked, and now it is Silvok's turn. Silvok, you notice this room is a lot darker than you remembered.
Jump away from slime and just kind of squint my eyes.
And walk
Okay.
right into it.
How dark are we talking? Can I still see at all?
I'm going to say no because Mana said that the dancing stars or whatever spell is no longer functioning here.
Okay, so
It keeps
so-
closing the doors.
so I'm evading slime by presumably some kind of thermal energy it's giving off, maybe a sound.
Taste.
I wish
You
I
know
wish
what
it weren't
tastes
taste.
like now. Of anyone here, you do know what this tastes like.
Well, do I at least have a sense of where it grabbed me from?
Yeah, I'll say.
I'm
you
gonna
can
I'm gonna
hear them.
move away from that.
All right, that seems reasonable.
Bam! Wall.
I'll roll if you want me to make a roll to see if I run into a wall.
No, you're not sprinting, so you can do
Or
this.
are you?
Not again, no.
This is a movie. This is the point where Silvox got the Blair Witch camera going.
Yeah.
I don't believe I even own a torch, which seems like a mistake. So it's not in my pack. Maybe it came with one of the things I bought at the beginning of the game, but for whatever reason, it is not in my inventory. So I am just gonna be responsible and not shoot arrows right now.
That seems reasonable.
I'm just gonna find a wall and lean against it and wait it out.
Okay. Fenella, you're up.
Okay.
It seems like Silvac has decided that he needs a timeout.
Why are you just standing there? It's right there. Why don't you just hit it? I'm going to cast a healing word on Echo as my bonus action. Because suddenly he's face to face with the cube.
Yeah.
That's 9 points. 9 points
Oh,
better. I didn't roll very well.
On healing word?
Healing word.
At what level?
Just 1.
That's like 1d4 plus your spellcast modifier.
Plus, I'm a life cleric.
Oh. Lovely. That's fantastic.
I think your hit points would be helpful.
Yeah.
They're
yeah,
happy.
They're happy.
They're like, yeah, that is
my
wonderful
hit
and
points are happy.
fantastic. It's great.
At this point, if you so desire, you can instead choose to heal the cube.
Like, he mocked me.
No, I was confused that you got up to 9
Yeah.
and you're like, oh, it wasn't very good.
Yeah. I mean, I
It's
rolled
like
a
1d4.
1, so I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I wanted to heal you so much more, so much better. And then I'll try to Sacred Flame the cube.
Okay. It failed.
For 7.
All right, the cube is.
I don't know if you can do that because you can only cast 1 spell per turn.
Oh, even if it's a bonus action?
Yeah.
Never mind. I'll just heal Echo and be like, Silvok, can you come this way to the sound of my voice? I'm over here. I'm just going to keep chatting at you to keep running towards this. So I will cancel my Sacred Flame.
All right.
No.
Silvak, the cube seems to be imitating Fenella's voice, and it's trying to trick you. All right, the cube is going to attempt to engulf you, Echo. So, would you like to make a dexterity saving throw?
Sure. Ooh, yeah, 21.
All right, you run off the wall and evade it easily. And then it is your turn.
Ate my cat shorts. And I recklessly stab it. Natural 20.
All right.
Woo!
Nice.
So I'm doing 2d8. Oh, that's pretty good. 15 points of piercing damage.
Its outer membrane gives up, and the inner acid puddles around the room. It is dead. We will take our 5-minute break here and see what happens with the cube outside the door when we return. So we'll see you guys in 5 minutes.
Sweet.
Oh boy.
Welcome back, everybody. So we just had our 5-minute break. It is time for Echo, a Stampeding Bull, just killed one of my favorite shapes of monster, and, and then flexed, of course. But our heroes are still in trouble because there's Mina, who's completely gone missing, and the door is being assaulted by the cube that they chose to ignore. And speaking of which, it is now Mina's turn.
I wouldn't say I ignored it.
As far as I know, I don't know what's still in there. I don't really hear anything that would signify that this cube is dead.
Go ahead and make a perception check.
A 10?
All right, yeah, you could easily hear the battle out there, and in the last couple of seconds, it has died down. You don't hear anybody howling like a cat man, or anybody saying, "God damn it, Silvok, get out of that cube."
All right, I'm going to cast message again to Fenella and just be like, is everything okay in there, or are you all...
One cube down. The one outside to go.
All right, I'm going to open the door then.
You are
I'm going to be
slain.
like, let's go this way. There's another door, and we can buy some time to get away from this cube for now.
I'll look around. Do we just want to leave that thing slinking in the hall?
I don't think we can deal with it right now. Looking at Silvok with his skin patchy and melt.
I feel
Little milky
great.
skin, yeah.
Ugh. Well,
I'll
if you
walk
guys
down
want to
the
fight
wall.
it, I'll leave it up to you all to decide.
All right, I in a panic voice, "Who's there?"
I'm like,
I'll get my torch out and relight it.
I gasp and I say, I'm sorry, and I cast Dancing Light and I illuminate the hall.
All right, there's another slam against the wall ineffectually.
I'm just gonna hand my torch to Silvok after this. I light it and then I'm just here. Take it. Don't drop
All right.
Echo would like to try and collect his javelins.
Okay, yeah, we'll do that. Let's see, how long were they in there? The first one is in there
4 rounds.
maybe, 20 seconds ago.
I don't know about that.
I'll tell you what, you can get the stone parts back.
I leave them where they are. Don't worry, I have 1 javelin left.
Problem solved.
So
Yeah,
we can
it's
just
just
make you some more.
66 is a lot of damage for a javelin that they...
Yeah.
And after you decide to leave your javelins there, what do you want to do?
The ooze is still slamming against the door, correct?
Yes.
We're gonna need to deal with that.
Gotta get that checked out.
Do you want to look around a little more first? I mean, it's
Maybe
2
there's
blocks.
another exit. Maybe we don't have to deal with it.
How? So it's 10 feet by 10 feet by 10 feet. How big is one of these doors? How difficult is it going to be for it to squeeze into the room?
Well, this one seemed to have managed it all right.
I mean, I think they're pretty squishy.
It's probably had a while to figure that out.
Having been inside an ooze twice, how squishy did it feel?
Uncomfortably squishy. is
Based
the
on,
answer.
based on the consistency of the cube,
Mm-hmm.
How long do I think it might take for it to get through a doorway?
It wouldn't take long. You think it could push itself through there?
Gross.
All right, I'm going to go look in the hall unless anyone says something extra.
Well, it's blocking our way out. The way that we came from, the only way.
Well, we
To
can
get
keep
out of here.
exploring.
Yeah, but what if we have to retreat from more of them?
All right.
I believe you guys had previously expressed curiosity about why you guys aren't living here. I think now's your opportunity to start.
Yeah, it has an infestation of goo. For fighting it, I'm going to just prep myself. They don't move very fast, so as long as we keep moving away from it, we should be able to kill it.
I only have one javelin left.
Just taunt it. That's what
How do
Osa does.
you taunt one of those things?
Just ask Osa.
Osa, what do I say to taunt that thing?
I called it a rhombus.
That's what you do. All right.
I don't know what that is.
Do we have anything that can open the door from a distance?
You have some rope.
Okay.
I mean, it's going to open the door eventually on its own. I say we just get ready for when it does.
All right. I'm ready.
That way we don't have to get close enough to attach rope. One of us doesn't have to be there when it bashes the door open and get engulfed.
Do we have enough
Okay,
time for a
you know
short
what?
rest while we wait?
It's
Yeah, how's
bad.
the door
There's-
looking?
There's
It's
nothing
pretty
restful
bad.
about this situation.
The board. Okay, you know what? How about this? Next time it slams into the door, I'll open it, stab, and run away. Then we
Okay.
all just.
All right. I'm ready.
Okay, I stand next to the door.
Mina, don't
All
run
right.
away.
I'm going to pull out my bow and I'm going to set the torch down in a corner. Somewhere I think it would be difficult. If the slime was conscious enough to try to extinguish it, it would have to really squeeze in there to get to it. It's really wedged in the corner.
Far corner. Is Ka frozen for anyone?
I think
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that.
I
I thought that was
he's
just
so
the face he was
still.
making.
He's very good at like maintaining that. There we go. Welcome
Is
back.
this working now?
It's
okay.
working.
Yeah.
Yeah. Before we get going, where are you guys in here?
I am in front of the door.
Yes.
Oh, let me take
I'm in
a
the
look.
hallway.
No.
I'm
trying
not
to pull-
going. I'm at the doorway
Okay.
to the hall.
All right, I'm in the northwest corner.
I'm over by I'm slightly over by Silvok.
Okay. And it attacks the door. It misses. Attacks the door. All right. We don't have all day. It breaks up in the door.
No.
My plan was it hits the door and then
right. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. It keeps failing to do it. So it keeps failing, and then you spring your cunning plan.
as soon as it slams in the door, I open the door, stab with my Biden, and then run away.
Okay. Yeah. We can do that. Go ahead and make your attack.
Okay. This is gonna have to be a one-handed trident attack or Biden attack because
Does anybody
Oh,
object to us using the same initiative as last time?
That's fine with me.
sure.
I don't remember what I got, but okay.
Reckless. That is a 13 plus 4, 17.
That's a hit.
So that's just 1d6. 4 points of damage, and I run away.
All right. After that, it is Mina's turn.
All right, here goes the fireballs.
Bolts. Bolts.
Mhm.
To me, right now they are fireballs. Until I get fireball, then I will call them fireballs.
Then maybe
Cat-
this is a fire orb.
Cast for the spell you want, not the spell you have.
Exactly. I get 16.
That is a hit.
5. Burn! I'm tired of you, Cube.
It's getting personal.
I'm tired of these beetles. I'm tired of this building.
Don't want to live here anymore.
I hate this house.
Burn into the ground.
Okay, the cube is gonna come in, and it is going to. What direction did you run, Echo?
Straight away.
All right, in that case, it will get most opportunities by going to the northwest, so that's where it heads, but it does not reach anybody. But it is moving towards Echo, Silvok, and Fenella to different extents. And it is now Osa's turn. And Osa is in the bottom left.
Okay.
It fails its saving throw against her mocking Roombus stuff. Alright, and then it is Silvok's turn.
All right, I'm gonna take a shot at it. Sorry. And that is a 6 plus 5, 11.
That's a hit.
All right. 1d6. Is anyone adjacent to it?
No.
I'm not
Didn't
getting
think-
close to that thing.
So 5 total damage.
Alright, then it is Fenella's turn.
All right, I'm going to try to engulf it with some more sacred light of fire.
You're engulfing the engulfer.
Yes.
How do
She
you
just
like
opens
it?
her mouth and she's like,
Meanwhile, I'm
It fails.
terrifying. For 6.
Alright, then it is Echo's turn.
Well, I have a javelin,
The
so
last
I guess
one.
I run 10 steps forward, poke it, and then run 20 steps away.
Okay. I'm gonna in that situation I'm gonna give it an opportunity that against you.
Okay, reckless. Natural 20. Natural 20.
Okay, that's a hit.
9, 10, 11 damage, and I run away.
Alright. It's opportunity attacking against you. Does that have
That's
advantage?
It has advantage.
Alright, it got your hit.
Okay.
Yeah, both of them are 21. And it hits you for 10.
I stab it, and I get slapped. I go, ooh. Ooh. And I fall over.
No. No.
I'm like, I told you guys, and what did I tell you?
Face sizzling from the acid damage.
Oof.
Alright, it is now Mina's turn. I'm assuming that door is closing.
The one behind me?
No, I'm assuming you just.
Oh, I see. Oh gosh. I'm like, all right. Now we gotta save the kitty cat. So I'm gonna cast another firebolt. We gotta kill this thing. I can't drag him through this hallway.
I don't think you're on the right side of the cube.
I'm not on the right side?
Oh, no, never mind. Don't listen to me.
Alright, 21 for the firebolt spell hit. for 0 points of damage.
What?
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 It's a 1d10.
That's a 10 Wait.
That's 10.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
0 is
10.
10.
You got
Oh.
a 10.
Thank you. 10! 10! That's better! Ah! I went from depressed to ecstatic. Mina also has mood swings. Okay.
That would be the worst die.
It's just a 0.
It was a 0. On my die, it's a 0.
Yeah.
But I get it now.
Yep.
Okay, that's excellent. Is that everything on your turn, Mina?
Yes. Burn! Don't hurt the kitty!
Okay, it is the cube's turn.
Oh man.
By the way, it's bloodied after that 0.
It was a powerful 0.
So Silvok and Fenela, since it spent all that time with
All that time what?
yeah, it's still not quite in range of you guys, so it's going to move further towards you two, and that's how it ends its turn. And then it is Osa's turn. Osa is going to do the thing, and it saves.
Alas.
Now it is Silvok's turn.
So where's the cube? How much room do I have between the wall and the cube?
It's adjacent to you now.
Drat.
But it is also adjacent to Fenela.
That's a
Good for
plus.
stabby times.
So no, nothing. No, I'm sorry. I'm gonna use my bonus action to disengage, and I'm going to run to the south, the opposite corner, not opposite, but the southwest corner rather than the northwest corner.
Sure.
And then I'm gonna shoot at it with my bow.
All right.
And it's a natural 18.
That's a hit.
I'm gonna roll my 1d6 for the arrow. 3 plus 3 is 6, and then my additional sneak attack damage for Fenela being adjacent. 6 plus another 6 for 12 total.
All right.
It's got a couple arrows floating in there now.
Now it is Fenela's turn. You have a Uzi boyfriend.
I don't like my Uzi boyfriend. It's a bad one. All right. What I want to do is run away from the cube, but I want to run away so that I run by Echo on my way past. But I want to. If I need to provoke an opportunity attack, that's fine. I'm doing that.
Okay, we'll do that.
Okay.
Here it comes.
Okay.
It hit you.
Okay.
You take 14 damage.
Okay.
But you reach Echo.
I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on him at 2nd level. That will be 15 points. 15 healing points.
Oh.
It's on the other side. Also, that hurts a lot. And I'll continue like as
Billy, I
more
didn't
movement.
realize that.
I don't like it. And I keep getting like my full movement away from it.
All right. Echo, it's your turn.
I spend half my movement clambering to my feet, and it is still adjacent to me, correct?
Actually, it's a little bit of ways off. It's about 5 or 10 feet away.
Okay. I back away from it, and I throw my last javelin.
Does your last javelin have a name?
Sorrow.
Not at all. I don't name my javelins. I lose them half the time.
It's too late to get attached now.
Reckless throw. Ooh, not good enough. 9.
That's a hit.
Oh.
9 is a hit?
It is.
It's the broadside of a barn.
Well, don't throw the dice on my keyboard. 6 points of piercing damage. And somewhere far away, a javelin maker cries.
My javelins. Why?
At least he doesn't have to come find these ones.
Yeah.
All right, Mina. What you got for us?
Okay, the last firebolt. I'm feeling it. I'm really feeling it. There's fire in her eyes at this point. Smoke coming out of her ear. 19.
That is a hit.
8 points of damage.
The membrane weakens, and the outer sludge becomes the inner sludge. The creature is no more.
Say, all right, we're out of this place. I'm done. No more cubes. No more little beetles and iron dust. No more whites. And I slam the door and I go to the
You go where?
to the door on the east end of this hall.
Stop! We're not going. Just I need a rest. I don't feel good.
So 2 of these cubes have erupted in this room. How deep are we in cube juice?
Once the creature is no longer alive, the acidity of it is significantly
okay.
reduced.
That's good, but it's still cube juice. I'm not resting in here like
You've had
ankle
enough of it
deep
for
in
one
cube
day?
juice. Even if it doesn't burn, that's gross. Unless it's comfy, like a bed or a pillow.
I was also gonna say, so it's not acidic anymore, and it's up to 4 feet. No, it's a minor inconvenience for your shoes, but
I want to sit down and have a rest. I do no.
there are
No.
lots of shelves and stands in here you could knock over to make places to sit that aren't oozy.
I will start to do so. Find a shelf, go sit on it. Lay down.
Okay.
If
Yeah,
no
I'm
one
gonna
else
do
cares.
the same. I'm gonna do the same.
What? I think I understand why they tried to burn this place down. It must have just been ooze blobs everywhere, and they burnt them.
It wasn't that bad.
Ow.
I only 2/3 died.
You got better. Both of you.
What? I'm fine.
So yeah, I'm ready to take a short
All
rest.
natural. We're short resting?
I mean, if other people are willing, I would really like to.
Yep, we're short resting.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I believe.
I fall asleep in the hall waiting for them.
Wow.
Okay, so I can spend my hit dice, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, you can roll your hit dice.
Thought so.
Rolling d12s.
How did we determine it worked? Do we add our mod to the total or for each?
To
die?
each.
Each. Wow, that's so good. I mean, my mod is 0, but 1 whole hit point.
All right,
Don't
that'll
spend it
do.
all in one place.
Try again. Big money. There we go. There's an 8.
Feeling better.
All right. I have spent 2 of my 3 hit dice.
I have as well. Back up to 21.
Remember, you will also gain back any class resources that return on a short rest, but not those on a long rest.
So during your short rest, can I get some perception checks from you guys?
Certainly.
All of us, or just the people in the room? Or
11.
You too.
11.
6.
But, sorry, who's doing what?
I'm asking for
Perception.
perception checks. While you guys spend an hour in that room.
Well, not 18.
Okay. All of you in the room.
I've never heard of that number before.
18?
12 and 18.
All of you in the room can see that the Beatles made a short work of everything that was in this room that wasn't wood, except for 3 items. There are 3 weapons in the room that were not ingested. They are
Javelins.
a
3 pristine javelins.
They are a short sword, shoot, what is the weapon? What are weapons?
Implements of violence and protection.
Yes.
Usually sharp
Or blunt.
or blunt. Or the opposite of sharp.
They're very versatile.
Extreme in one way or the other.
Yes.
Rarely soft.
Foam swords?
Okay, so yeah, there was a short sword, a spear. I was getting mixed up on the short or long spear.
You mean like not a bident, but a 1 point.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
What did we
You
decide?
needed
it was?
that corrected?
A unident?
Okay, short sword spear.
And a light hammer. Now, these items are interesting and for a few reasons. First of all, they're made of metal, which is not something you guys have a great deal of experience with, but also the metal isn't very similar to Silvok's new longsword. It's thicker. The weapon is thicker, the weapon is heavier, and the weapon is brighter. It seems to be made out of a different metal.
I'm going to go pick up that hammer.
I will look at the spear. This is just a regular spear.
Yep.
I'm going to pull out the weapon that I have and just kind of look and compare them.
Touch it to the others.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Rub them together, see what happens.
When you do that, which one do you rub?
Sparks.
The one that other people
The short sword?
Sword.
You rub it a little bit on a short sword gently, and a bit of the material of the short sword comes off.
Huh. Wait, the one which I'm confused. Which short sword? The iron or the new one?
Your new one is a long sword.
Right. That one that's made of iron is a long sword, right?
Yes.
Okay. And I broke the new shiny one.
It's not broken. It just has a little bit missing from its a little bit of material missing from that one spot now.
Okay, just like you would imagine metal cutting through metal. Okay.
Something softer coming in contact with something harder.
So what kind of color are these new metals?
They are a lighter gray, a much closer to white than your longsword.
Echo is off on one side of the room now, thrusting with this spear, twirling it around.
The heft of it is also the same material. It's heavier than you're used to, but it still has a satisfying.
Sorry, the haft is in the
yes,
staff part.
Yes, it is.
It's
also,
all metal.
Yes.
Ooh.
It's shiny.
Is it shiny?
It is.
I hope it is.
It is. Especially, these weapons are shiny and.
Hold on. And I
like
take it in
grit.
one hand. I look at a bookshelf. And I throw it at the bookshelf.
Illiteracy is no more.
Point.
On that note, since you guys took a short rest, you were also able to decipher the title of the other book that you guys
Oh,
got.
what's his name?
It is Ekaterina's Guide to the Creatures of the Night.
I think we need to read that.
Oh, too bad it's not about creatures of darkness. It's just creatures of night. Looks
Probably
like owls and stuff.
Wolves and owls, yeah. She's a big owl buff.
So one of them is Stories of the People of Albernan, and the other one is we're talking about the books that I found earlier, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
Well, I mean, it's going to take us forever to read that, but seems useful.
A short
Look
rest
up-
should do it.
Look up cube things.
Are they creatures of the night?
Uh-uh.
Are there pictures in this?
Those may have been the creatures of the night we came here to.
There are
Was
some.
that a vampire?
I think it was. I think that was a vampire.
There are a few pictures in some of the earlier chapters, but it seems like every chapter is dedicated to a different creature of the night.
Ah. Is any creature of the night human looking, or is it like this is an owl? This is
I
a
want to
wolf?
flip to a random page, and I'm going to start reading from it.
All right. How deep into the book do you get?
We'll say around half.
All right. At the halfway point, at the halfway point, Ekaterina's Guide is talking about a creature called Gruffins.
What did they say about Gruffins?
Gruffins are doppelgangers that will consume your soul after and then impersonate you.
We were probably fighting Gruffins.
The other chapters of the book are Vampire, Lich, Sky Tyrant, and Molten Shadows.
These all sound pleasant.
Wait, are you telling any of us this? Nina?
Yes.
Vampires? I'll come over and sit down with you with my shiny new hammer.
Do you want to read it?
Well, I mean, yes. Or we could read it
I
together.
I hand her the book, but I peer over her shoulder as she's reading.
Okay. One thing that jumps out at you right away is Ekaterina doesn't refer to vampires as vampires. She refers to vampires as we.
As what?
We?
Like we as in
We the
Us.
we
vampires.
the group?
Yes.
We the people?
We the vampires?
Order
That
to
is-
form a more sanguine union.
So she's a vampire. Apparently.
So she talks about some of the things that Mina already knew about vampires from stories about them. There's some additional things here, and like the ways in which vampires convert other creatures to serve them. They drain their blood and can feed them their own blood. The It talks about the process of one can use to immobilize a vampire by driving a wooden stake, and there's illustrations of what stakes look like and what makes the most efficient stake shape.
I'll call
That's this-
Echo over for that part and be like, I think we need some of these. Do you think you can make some?
Well, I had those javelins.
Can we like chop up some wood shelves from the room?
Wait. One of those javelins wasn't even in the slime for a full turn. It died the same turn you threw it in. You maybe could have saved
That's
it. It's
true.
probably-
Is
it
my
might be late now.
is my fourth javelin still okay?
It's safe. You can have it if you want.
You have to name it now. The Cube Slayer.
Yes.
The one that survived. You're welcome.
Thank you. Yeah.
It talks about how vampires are resistant to almost all types of damage, especially those by mortal weapons, except those weapons covered in silver.
What the hell is silver? Does
I've now
anyone know?
I've got a javelin and a spear held up in the air.
And then the last section of it is talking about the discovery of the torches of Zarellan, which apparently are artifacts that can burn a vampire, similar to contact with the sun can.
When I see burn, I'm like, burn,
Ellen.
burn.
Of course, you would think to save us from vampires.
Mina's got a problem.
I wonder if we can find one of the torches. I don't know where we would get. We could make some stakes, definitely, but I don't understand. I don't know what this silver thing is.
When
I
you
don't know.
say that it burns like contact with the sun, do you mean like just sunlight or the physical sun? Like,
It's like slapping them with the sun.
She is the sun.
ouch,
No,
ouch.
it's not like that, but yeah.
It is.
But no.
Gotcha.
Yes, but no.
It's a great gift. If we can find one of those, we can kill this.
A silver?
No, I don't know how to find that. But a torch of Zarellan, we could find a torch, and we could make wooden stakes for sure.
Okay.
We
So
have
you
shelves
are going to
back
hunt
there.
for the torches. I'm going to hunt for a silver so we can cover our weapons in its blood.
Sounds like a plan. Let's get it.
All right.
What are these weapons, though? The ones that we just found in this room that no one's discussed.
They're
They're
like
shiny.
they're mirrored weapons. Like they're covered in liquid mirror, like water. A reflection. Reflective weapons. Are they not?
The book also talks about how vampires can be harmed by running water.
Yeah, but that was one thing that I mentioned before.
You did, but it's confirmed by a Katrina.
Who is a vampire, so she would know.
It's really nice.
Did you have like a list of family members in there?
Where we can find them.
No, most of her conversations
book.
on most of her conversations on vampires are first-hand accounts of her hunting and killing vampires.
So she was a
Oh.
vampire who hunted vampires. From like that's the gist of this.
Well, she was also a vampire who hunted silvers.
Yes.
Because if she was covering all her weapons in silver, it's
How didn't they harm
That's a lot.
her if it was like, oh, I guess you could use it like a poison?
Oh, gloves.
Mm.
Maybe she didn't need to. Maybe vampires are strong enough they don't need special weapons for other vampires.
Hmm.
Well, I'm going to look through the room we're in for any shards of, like, if I can break some shelves to make some stakes.
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay. Do I
Right.
need to roll to see how well I make them?
It's not difficult.
Am I
would say
allowed?
no.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Am I allowed to do an Arcana check on these weapons to see if there's any magical properties to them?
Yeah, go for it.
18.
Okay, let's see. These weapons are you feel a very impressive but very faint magical aura emanating off of all of these weapons.
Ooh.
It was an aura that was placed on them a long time ago, and with an 18, you believe that that aura was these weapons were used to snuff out vampires' lives. Many, many, many vampires' lives.
All right. I'm like reading this from as I'm looking at the weapons, and I kind of my breath is taken away, and I tell this information.
Fantastic. Now all I need is a silver to really finish the job.
Yes. I'll hand Echo a bundle of stakes that I have crafted.
But what am I supposed to do with these?
Stab them in their heart.
So like
Start
suddenly,
like fitting them into the belt of my loincloth, my lion cloth.
Yeah.
Now I've just got like a row of wooden stakes around my torso.
how
It's a
many,
little
did,
harder to move.
how many did you make, Fennel?
Well, I wasn't sure how many we needed, so probably at least 10, maybe more.
Okay. You
Little
all suddenly
splintery.
Oh, that's great. You all suddenly remember somebody who lives back in Tana named William Silvar.
William Silvar.
He's a dead man.
No, that didn't happen.
Aw. We need his blood. Right now.
All right.
The Silvar line.
So we are at 12:20 Eastern time. Do we want to press on a little bit, or are we calling it here?
Seems like a decent enough spot. I thought I'd go until this bit of short rest naturally concluded, but
I think we're good.
all right then. Thank you, everybody, for watching us.
Oh, wait, thank
Thanks
you.
for
Now
your
I'm
time.
unmuted so you can hear me. Because I'm great at technology. But yes, thanks
Catch
for
us
watching.
next week.
Mm-hmm. And see how we find silver.
Kill Silver.
Kill Silver!
Bye!